Whammy Grammy Tyler.
Whammy Grammy Alex. How's it going?
It's going about the same as every other day. You?
Exactly the same as that.
Yeah. Cool.
Crazy. God, we're so much alike.
Yeah. What should we talk about today?
I don't know. Skating?
We could talk about how we probably spoke too soon talking about Skater of the Year last week.
Why would you say that?
I mean, because I totally forgot that Yuto had that crazy part and a cover, and then just dropped that Spitfire part the other day as well.
That's true. Definitely
and
a name
he
in that
won the
convo
Olympics.
I forgot about. And he won the Olympics. I don't know if that's, for or against him as far as, Thrasher's Hardcore Skater of the Year.
Yeah, I mean,
he did win the Olympics.
If it was like a 2010 Skater of the Year and there was Olympics, it for sure wouldn't help. But now that it's 2021, I think that that it can't be anything but a benefit, in my opinion. But I think
Yuto is a pretty good one.
Yeah. I think if it had like Jagger Eaton won the Olympics, it wouldn't help him for Skater of the Year. But for someone like Yuto, who like put out two good parts, had a cover, won the Olympics, and then just like quit Street League for the year after winning the Olympics because he already won the basically the biggest contest there will be for a while. So I think it's pretty cool.
What would it take for Jagger Eaton to win Skater of the Year, you think?
I don't think there is anything. He'd have to go back in time and like not do the Nickelodeon show.
Jagger Eaton's Mega Life, only on Nickelodeon.
Not do X Games Big Air, whatever the Mega Ramp contest he did when he was a kid, and like everything he's ever done, probably he'd have to not have done.
And then like 720 into Car Wash, or?
Yeah, I don't think there's a trick he could do into Car Wash that would actually help him get Skater of the Year. There isn't a trick.
Probably the right answer.
Maybe like I can't think of one. Something starting switch, landing switch with like some type of flip maybe would help him a little bit, but.
What if he quit all his sponsors and got on Blood Wizard and just skated crazy ditches?
I think he should do that, but I don't think it would help him in the Skater of the Year race.
No. I don't think he would ever win either, so we're in agreement.
But now I'm starting to think, Mark Suchu will probably have another part. I still think he'll take it this year, but I think that Yuto has a shot. I could see it happening.
Maybe Yuto gets silver?
Maybe.
Give him a little silver statue guy? That'd be pretty good.
Yeah, maybe.
Gotta start on a Skater of the Year podium, So controversial, we'll at least have place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or like other awards, like Skater of the Year, and then like Contest Skater of the Year, and then like I don't know, some other stuff.
SLS Trick of the Year.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
What would you call that? I think it was the first trick in Yuto's part.
Wait, sorry, say that again. I couldn't hear the question.
What would you call that first handrail trick in Yuto's part?
What would I call it?
Or what do you think? What do you think the proper name is?
So if he had like the one where he does that, so I would call it nollie back 180. I would just have to call it a nollie back 180 to switch feeble or something, or like a nollie.
No, I mean, yeah, I thought about it for a bit. I would call it for the ease of listener, it would be a nollie back 180 switch front Smith, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because he stays on the same side.
Yeah.
But I was trying to think. I was like, okay, well, it's not like a sugar cane. It's not a willy. It's not like.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's pretty crazy though.
I guess actually it would be an alley-oop nollie back 180 fakey willy grind. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's I feel like my brain's breaking trying to think of what I'd call it. But whatever.
Yeah, better than your legs breaking if you tried it. It seems so fucked.
Yeah.
Of all the nollie alley-oop spinny ones he does, that one just bunk ollie.
Yeah, but is it more bunk ollie than the one to no slide? in your opinion? I feel like the one to nose slide.
Yes, because the one to nose slide, I think you can...
Nose slide would be...
What? It's kind of like crazy today.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. It keeps cutting out. I'm just going to turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone here.
I think the nose slide one you can poke out a little more, whereas like a Smith, or in that case, Switch Smith, like you really have to jam it in properly. Like you can't be like, oh, I'm kind of in.
Yeah,
I don't know.
for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. All of it doesn't make sense to me, so...
I can't nollie back 180.
Yeah, me neither. Or Switch Smith.
Or any of the other parts, yeah, that come right after that.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, it was a good part, though. I really enjoyed watching it. Watched it twice.
Yeah, he was... Yeah, I think I watched it twice, maybe. I can't remember. But do you like... he's a big JT fan there. Doing the old balaclava on the handrail.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he grew up watching Chomp, you know.
Yeah,
Just,
I saw a comment somewhere saying that trick was like 7 in the morning too, which is interesting.
Yeah, I saw something that showed them there at 7 in the morning. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Not cool.
But yeah, so maybe he'll have some more before the end of the year. Really try to get that Skater of the Year. Who knows?
I saw the still of that, or the thumbnail or whatever it would have been, and I was like, okay, what would that be? I was like, is it a nollie back lip? I guess that hasn't been done. I didn't expect it to be that.
You didn't? As soon as he was rolling up, I knew for sure, but I also thought he would have gone to fakie.
Rolling up, I'm saying I just saw the still, and I was like guessing what that would have been, but I guess that he's not regular, so yeah, I didn't know.
I didn't see the still, but I don't know what I would have thought had I seen it, because I don't know what the photo looks like. So, you know.
It looks like a switchback lip.
Maybe I would have thought that. Maybe I would have thought switchback lip to regs or something.
Switchback lip's already been done.
You cut me off. I said to regs.
Oh, Yuto's not picking up that kind of leftovers. Guy won the Olympics.
Yeah, well, just saying, that's maybe what I would have thought had I seen that photo, but I still haven't seen it, so I still don't know what I would have thought it was. But also now, if I saw it now, I'd probably know what it is.
I bet if you saw it now, you'd at least within 3 guesses get it.
Yeah.
Did he actually stop skating contests after the Olympics?
Yeah, he wasn't in Street League after the Olympics.
Just on the tour, I guess, doing all the talk shows.
Yeah, no point. He already won everything.
Well, he won that one. Mm-hmm. What about the Winter Olympics?
Don't know.
He probably won't win.
Doubt it.
So you got to think it's got to be a Sushu, a Yuto, and maybe a D-Lo or a Chima. Probably a little less likely.
I think there's only going to be one winner this year, but it's hard to say.
I'm talking in order of likelihood, silly.
Yeah, I think we're done with that topic. I think it's
all
next. Right. But I don't have anything else other than...
No, speaking of Chima, you watch his Raw files?
Nope, that's too long.
Part? It was like 35 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably watch it maybe eventually, but also probably maybe not. Hard to say.
Not.
When it's something like that.
It is hard to say.
It's a good background noise, but also...
I don't know, just hearing a guy slamming and screaming, is that good background noise?
I don't know, I just meant like something to have on to not pay attention to.
Kind of what people do with this show. Main takeaways, he kickflipped that big fence 2 times, which seemed crazy.
That is crazy.
It's like, seemed unnecessary.
What was wrong with the first one?
No, I can do a better one.
I don't know, he said he could do it better. He lands it almost like hits the curb, but the kickflip itself is better, I think. The other one like overflips. Can't call it.
Yeah, you ever do that? You ever redo something even though it didn't need to be redone? Just because you thought so?
Yeah, I think a lot of times probably.
Anything come to mind?
Well, not especially. I'll probably find something later, but like, it'll be some shit where you're like, okay, good, and then you go home and you log 5 that all look basically exactly the same. Mm-hmm. And you're like, oh, I could have saved Doyle an hour and a half of just taking the first one.
I don't recall any times of you doing that, but there probably have been some. I
mean, most of the time if the trick's halfway decent, I'm just grateful to land anyone and I want to get the fuck out of there, but...
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see. He also does his frontside flips that way that you like, or you'd mentioned. How Louis did one time where it's like really kick flippy and then turned.
Oh yeah.
I notice he does a lot of his like that, and it is pretty cool looking.
Yeah, it's weird. If I recall, that was more about because he did the alley-oop one over a rail, and then there's that Frankie Villani one that's alley-oop over a rail.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about. I don't necessarily like it. I just think it's cool. And there's like the Wade D one over the rail too, front side.
Mm-hmm. They're cool, and it's not like
I don't-
catch it super sideways, stop. It's like full kickflip,
Yeah.
and then
I don't think it's possible. Like, I think the over the rail ones make more sense because like you couldn't do an alley-oop frontside flip over a rail not that way. I don't think. Like your tail would hit it every time if you did.
You'd
it
have to
that
have such monster popper pops so early, but yeah, going alley frontside like that makes sense to do it that way, I suppose.
way. Yeah.
If you have that kind of control over those options.
Yeah. Like that's the other part of it. I think where I don't know.
Never frontside flipped over a rail alley-ooped or otherwise.
Neither. Maybe
So,
a flap
I
bar.
don't know. Really? Oh yeah, you've got good frontside flips. I don't think I have.
Yeah, maybe like
Maybe
a flap bar,
like a little
little one and like parallel. You know, like kind of riding alongside.
Oh
it.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Straight on. Forget about it.
Mhm.
It's craziness. Can't be done. What's up, Way?
He's on the lap, as always, just hanging out.
Right arm.
Ugh.
Has he learned any words yet?
Let's send it.
We've been working on his weight. I think we said that last week too. Still working on the weight. The sit's going well. Posted him on Instagram yesterday. He got lots of likes. He was happy with that.
I saw that. For sure you got a ton of action. He was psyched. You reading the comments and stuff?
Oh yeah, of course. Well, he just checked them out on
Nice.
he uses my old phone.
Oh, right. I wasn't allowed to have it, but he gets it.
Yeah.
You should give him my old phone.
No, he doesn't like pumpkin pie.
Yeah, right. You give that guy pumpkin pie, num num num, he'd gobble it up.
Yeah. I did shout out to my friend Tom Croft. He said that his girlfriend started watching the show with him because of Weiwei. So maybe I'll just keep him in the shot here for anyone that is only tuning in to see the dog.
Yeah, we got to start triple boxing. Us two and away.
True. Get a
Well,
little
any-
dog cam for the corner.
Anything, get him tuning in. That's good. Yeah. Get his take on some stuff.
Yeah.
His skater of the year take.
I think he would have voted for Murdy, but that's more of like a RIP skater of the year for him.
In memoriam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any other skate dogs out there, but
For sure there are, but I don't have to find them on Instagram.
yeah.
They're always bulldogs.
Mhm.
French bulldogs, I believe. They love the skateboards.
They do. This guy rode a skateboard.
Yeah, you love it?
You'll have to wait and see. Club Bangers 3. Got a clip.
Just a blip, not a part, right? I get
Yeah.
you came in late.
He's licking my thumb now.
Nice. I thought he didn't lick you, you said.
Oh, he started to a little bit. Only if there's something really tasty left over on there.
What was it?
I don't know. Keyboard?
Just years of sweaty keyboard of you typing on?
Yeah.
Nice. Did you see that thing the other day that Ryan Lay and some people did?
I
I
did.
thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't follow
Did-
him, but I actually tuned in and watched that whole thing. It was great.
Yeah, it was so great. For the people at home, you want to tell them what we're talking about?
It was a like an Instagram story, one of those question box things where it's like name a trick and an amount of money to pledge, and Ryan Lay and a bunch of guys were all at the skate park doing the tricks, and when they would post it, then you would have to donate that amount of money to the charity, and they did all sorts of great stuff.
Yeah, it was sick because like that seems like some weird cameo thing that like I don't know Sinner would do of like, yo, give me $12, I'll do an ollie heel.
Mhm.
But because it's a charity, you're like, oh, it's rad.
Mhm.
And like, yeah, they were
What was
doing
your-
it, and he
what
was
was
there
your
for
favorite?
like 8 hours.
Yeah, what was your favorite trick? I don't know if I made it all the way to the end, but it was
I mean,
pretty long.
Ryan Lay like nollie nose grinded the big rail seemingly after he's been skating for like 7 hours. Seemed hectic.
That was the one that he landed like full primo, right?
yeah.
Nollie nose blunt too, like so casually earlier.
That Will Blady is his name.
Yeah.
He just did everything.
Yeah, he did some crazy shit. I don't remember exactly
Uh,
what. There were some crazy manis too.
Yeah, like
recall.
like Ryan Lay just does like a switch heel back tail and stuff.
Yeah, it was good.
That Will Blady did a half cab flip into that wall ride down
Yeah.
like the 6, where it's basically a wall.
Mhm.
It seems fucked.
Did you screen record
Yeah,
any
those
of
guys
that by
remember.
chance?
Nope, not gonna be able to find any of the stuff we're talking about.
That's too bad. Maybe I can go into. There's probably a Tempe Skater XL park. I can go into Skater XL and recreate what we were talking about there.
All right. Well, you
Better
might
than
be seeing it
nothing.
here, or you're just seeing my finger.
Yeah. Well, it would have already played while we were talking about them.
You'll be seeing it
But
back
now
there. Wait.
you'll understand why it's Skater XL footage instead of Instagram story. But we'll touch it up, make it look like it's someone's story. We'll figure it out.
Your hair looks pretty.
Thanks. I got new shampoo yesterday and conditioner, first time.
Nice.
I don't really know.
When's the last time you conditioned your hair before that?
Don't know if I have since I grew it out. Honestly, probably several
You
years.
gotta do it like every month or what? Once in a while.
Yeah, but would you
all right.
would you have conditioner if you didn't live with your girlfriend?
I used to have it because you'd never use it, so it never would empty.
I guess
so you
so.
just have it for as many years as I don't know. You
I guess
exist.
I've probably had like 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner at some point in the last few years.
little tail and mane.
Mane and tail?
Is that what it's
I
called?
think so.
That sounds.
I don't really know. I've never
That
had it
makes
though.
more sense.
I just remember Kev used to talk about it when he had long hair. Because
Because he was a horse.
No, he said he'd use mane and tail because it would make his hair grow faster or something.
That's why the horses use it.
Yeah.
I think that Ryan Lay thing will be the start of a lot of those for, good and evil.
Yeah.
Like if you get some of these SLS pros together or whatever, people are going to give them like hella cash.
Yeah, but I feel like it would get, like, I don't know. If there's too much of it, I don't think people will keep donating. It would be annoying.
Yeah, you would just find some kid on like Instagram that can do it for like $3.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I can find a cheaper hard flip indie.
Yeah. Were you
Shop
talking
around,
about,
man.
what's his face there?
I think he did one, did he?
Oh, what the fuck is that guy's name? I'll find it later.
A guy who runs that move?
Yeah. Did it down like Hollywood High or something?
Vinny Bond?
Vinny Bond, yeah, that's it.
He does run it.
Yeah.
And that is kind of, I guess, who I was probably talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
I was going to say made a career out of it.
So before we forget, the dad cam Gnarls part dropped. Finally.
Finally.
And
Been posting about it forever.
I thought, there's a lot of good tricks in there. A little long for my taste. Could have taken a page out of Julian Jong Agliardi's FP Insoles part that also dropped this week, who is a year older than Nels at 11, but it was about 2 minutes long and it just straight bangers the whole time. And I would have preferred to have seen Gnarls go that route as well with a bit of a shorter part, because there were some exceptional hammers in there sprinkled throughout. Would have been better to watch them all in a shorter part.
I tend to agree, Alex.
That's a good thing to tend to agree with.
Because it's no slight on the skating, but I think you could have had a lot of good bonus footage in there and just really tighten it up and came out just swinging,
Yeah, like starting the part with the bail section. Always a big fan of that. Big fan
Classic.
of
Let us know what we're in store
yeah,
for.
and then there's right before his name comes up, the lyrics of the song say "You're gonna burn in hell," and then his name comes up and it's fiery like hell.
You're gonna burn in hell.
I did love that part. I was hoping that was going to end up being a Redhead Steve song. I don't think it was.
No, it's two Twisted Sister songs. I thought they were the same song,
Yeah.
but it was two.
Yeah.
But also, did you notice that he's sponsored by Dick's Drive-In?
No?
That place is dope. It's just like a drive-in burger place in Seattle. They sponsor him.
Like a car hop? Like they bring it out to your car?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's sweet.
Yeah, very cool. Some interesting
That is
sponsors.
cool. He's probably got all sorts of dope sponsors.
I was kind of hoping that we'd be thanked in the thanks to section, because there were about 100 people that were thanked, but not us. I thought we were closer.
You
but
or me?
I thought that us as a team
Or the
would
show?
be, as the show, but maybe the next part.
Maybe the next one. Maybe that's the part he had to cut out for time.
That's true.
Just our name. No, lots of bang danglers in there. Kind of doing it all,
Yeah.
He'd send some like big gaps, but then like switch flip and big spin like smaller stuff to be like, I gotcha like that. I was very impressed with the feeble on that big red kinker at the end.
Yeah.
because I'd seen him board slide it before, and I knew he had said like got another one for the part.
Got an
and I was
MBD,
like, okay,
I believe was the term he used.
Yeah, and I was like, I figured feeble or back 50, but I was like, it's got to be back 50. Like, seems like not very fun to feeble through that king.
Yeah, the like where he hits the flat, he's so crouched. I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't
like
think
pretty
a grown adult could do it. I think that it would be too steep, and you need to be a small human being to be able to make it through that kink. So good on him.
Where am I in that between small human being and grown adult?
Well, like when we're talking about obstacles like that, like you're the perfect specimen because you have the physicality of a small human being, but the mental fortitude of a grown adult. So you can, you're the best of both worlds as a small grown adult.
But I don't have the skill.
No, you're not as good at skating as him, but if you if you had some of his skills, you'd probably be the same as
But
him.
if it came down to it and we were having a competition of who was an adult, I would win.
Yeah, like competition of who's been alive longer, you'd win, but pretty much
No
anything
question.
skate related other than who's had more parts, he would win. Like you've skated longer, but he's progressed
Because I've been alive longer.
much faster.
Yeah, a lot faster.
Yeah, he's
I would say, for sure.
How many years have you been skating?
23?
So you've been skating more than twice his life.
I guess.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about it mathematically.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm sure by the time he's my age, though, we'll probably be closer on the same level of skill.
You think? I think he's going to keep
Well,
progressing.
You think by the time he's
29?
years old, that
We can dub that over with 29.
that he's still going to skateboard? No, he's going to be like 10 years into selling real estate by that point.
You think?
Yeah?
What about someone like Shex, Shex was a young skater, Naja, Sometimes
Shout out Shaq's got engaged this week.
I saw that he's going to lose his
Congrats,
virginity
bro.
again.
Finally.
Did you see it? Did you see those interviews when they dropped a couple months back talking about how he's waiting for marriage and born again?
He's a born again virgin?
Yeah, there's all these interviews on YouTube, and that was the topic of one of them.
It's like no premarital sex. We take the sin out of the relationship and leave it wholesome.
That's weird that I didn't see those.
Yeah.
Good for Shecky. He's probably psyched.
Yeah, for sure he is.
Yeah, doesn't know what it's about. Doesn't know what to expect.
Yeah, he probably has absolutely no clue what's to come in the sex department.
No, he's born again. They wipe your mind.
That's true.
Right on. Well, congrats, Shecky.
Congrats, Shecky.
What else you want to talk about?
Corey Glick's uprise part?
Yeah.
I could go without talking about it.
Agreed.
He skated a one wooden bench spot a bunch with some whoopty benches. And when I was watching it, I noticed how many clips there were there. Maybe there weren't as many as I seem to recall. But I thought, this would have been a better part if he just filmed a couple more tricks there and turned it into one of those like single spot parts rather than just all your throwaway footage.
Yeah, it's almost like he doesn't give a shit about Uprise Skate Shop.
Or maybe he was just like in
'cause-
town for a bit or something or whatever. Who knows?
Yeah, probably. Because his shit is good, and I like watching normally, but that just left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, it was just kind of the Chima's raw files of new parts this week. Put it on as background noise and not pay attention.
I hear that.
Yeah.
So not like that, though. A part you're going to want to put on and just watch. And when I say part, I mean a part, is Grayson Fletcher's Arbor part.
Oh, yes.
And I say part because it was called Grayson Fletcher's Arbor part.
Uh-huh.
And I think we're starting to use the term part pretty
It's called
liberally
Leave
here.
Blood, I believe.
On Thrasher, they call it part. Maybe that's why.
So do I
Either.
press play?
Well, there's no... Yeah, press play. This is the only good part of it. It was just a bunch of him skating that. Oh! This clip is pretty great, I thought.
Oh, they give you the slow-mo too.
Yeah, he tries to ride over some sort of a
He rolls his
embankment.
ankle a little too. Guy in the
Yeah,
background.
probably
has
rolls
no
his
idea.
face a little bit too there.
Wow, that was good.
Hey, he's a good spirit. Yeah, I thought that was it was pretty great. Then he just goes back to skating that Shecky Park bunch. Not a great part, but that slam was really good, I thought, and I thought you'd want to see it.
Yeah, how did you know that I didn't watch this?
I just assumed you like were a person.
Didn't check heliclips again?
Yeah, I didn't see in the comment section. I just assumed the Arbor skateboards part flies in your radar.
What the
radar?
What is Arbor skateboards? I thought he was on Element.
I didn't.
I guess he's not.
Obviously not.
Maybe Arbor.
It was one.
What?
Oh, I was gonna say it was one of those Thrasher things where I was like, I was just on here yesterday. I didn't see this,
Mm-hmm.
but and they posted like 8 things down.
Yeah, true.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Never been a big Grayson Fletcher fan. He really does 3 tricks.
He's been at Hastings for some of those contests before, and it's pretty impressive to see in person because he does go quite high up and takes his foot off, and it's pretty cool looking.
Takes his foot quite off.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. In person, I would change my tune in a heartbeat because I saw those couple of clips at Hastings. Like he did that blizzard flip too. Hey.
I don't recall. Just all I remember
You
is
probably
him
had a couple of frosty cold units.
going up real high and taking his front foot off.
That sounds like Grayson. And then that hill bomb slam.
Mm-hmm.
I think about this every once in a while and hadn't seen it in years. And so it made me pull up that other link.
Mm-hmm.
And I think about how it's like one of the gnarliest things ever done on a skateboard. I know you've seen this one before. Not that.
Oh.
But like there's just no room for error. Oh, not this. No. Not the Gates of Hell clip, although he does escape death there, which is nice.
This is the time you told me to go to.
Well, just let it play then. I meant to give it a little wiggle room after that 3 flip.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen this before?
In my life, yeah.
Oh, okay. It just like...
That was crazy.
It just seems so sketchy. Ugh. Like, if you hit your knee on that hydrant, like, your leg will break off.
Do you think he tightened his trucks?
I don't know. That doesn't necessarily help. Like, that looks like the worst street. There's... Ugh.
You don't think that it would help to tighten your trucks? To do that?
No, you speed well with tight trucks just the same.
But to line it up and everything, if you're going fast, if you had loose trucks compared to if you had tight? This is me as someone who's literally never bombed a hill. So...
Can that be your challenge this week? Bomb one?
Okay. A hill of my choice?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's going to be a really fun one.
Yeah, it might be in the rain. Like,
what's that maybe with the puppy.
Whole puppy bomb? Mm-hmm. Okay, but you have to go thread the needle through some.
Nah.
That might be too hard to find. But
what are you going to do for your challenge? You got to bomb a hill too. It might be in the snow.
Okay, I'll try a hill bomb.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway. That one comes up in my brain every once in a while, thinking about how if he swung out, he would snap his leg in half.
Yeah, I've seen this part in my life, but definitely...
Doesn't even seem like there's nearly enough homies there to like pick up the pieces if he shatters.
Yeah.
There's like one guy.
I don't know. You think you could do that?
I'm capable of it. I wouldn't in a million fucking years.
So no is the answer.
Well, you said, could I do that? I guess the answer is no. I couldn't bring myself to do that now. Well, why do you have to be like that?
I just wanted you to be honest. Because I could say, yeah, I could physically do that. But...
Fair.
Would I?
Fair. We are about honesty here.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best policy on this show. Any last words for the people, Alex?
Yeah. Hopefully you could hear a couple seconds ago, Wei here. He's not asleep, but when he's really comfortable, he's like snoring while he's awake. Pretty cute.
Awake snoring.
Yeah.
That is cute. Well, by the way.
We're calling it early today.
Well, you said you had nothing else to talk about.
I didn't have anything to talk about even from the start. Oh, say
this
bye.
much is true.
Give everyone a
Do you think there's going to be any crazy parts this week of like, oh, so-and-so's last minute crazy part?
Oh, we're going to have them all month, I bet.
I think so too.
Yeah, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Maybe we'll find out by next week.
Thrasher probably knows, or whoever sets up their website.
Yeah, you're telling me. What's the thing that you say? I tend to agree. That's it.
Whammy Grammy!
Whammy Grammy. Bye!